Welcome back to Off Script. We are absolutely ready to jump into this deep dive on Foundation Season 3, Episode 1, A Song for the End of Everything.
Oh, yeah. My head is still buzzing from this one.
Yeah.
Especially, the Mule's entrance. I have a feeling we might not see eye to eye on everything today.
I suspect you're right. So for anyone maybe just jumping in, Foundation is this huge Apple TV Plus show, right? Based on Asimov's books. It's less pew-pew space battles, more like galaxy-spanning chess.
Definitely.
So our mission today, unpack this massive season premiere. What are the biggest game changers? What are the deeper questions it's asking?
Exactly. Like, how does this new villain just completely break the show's main idea? What is actually going on with Demerzel and this whole robot situation? And can psychohistory really predict anything when someone can just, take over minds?
Absolutely. And hey, if you're ready to explore why that episode title feels way more prophetic than poetic, go ahead and smash that like button.
Yeah, do it. And subscribe if you want more deep dives like this one.
Okay, let's get into it.
All right, let's unpack this premiere. It kicks off with something the show does so well, a massive time jump, just completely reshuffles the board.
Right. 152 years after the second crisis. And Gaal Dornick, Lulu Bell, she's back narrating, setting the stage.
My first thought was, okay, here we go again. Centuries just flying by.
Okay.
But it's really a masterclass in showing how power shifts over generations. It really works.
And what immediately struck me was how radically the Foundation has changed. They started as refugees, right? Clinging to life on Terminus.
Right.
Now, they're a galactic power. They control the outer reach, pushing into the middle band.
Meanwhile, the Empire.
Yeah, the Empire's withered. The Cleons, who used to have total authority, now they're sharing power with this skeptical galactic council. Seems like the council just opposes everything they do.
It's such a brilliant inversion. Everything we thought we knew for 2 seasons kind of flipped on its head.
Exactly. The Foundation now looks, well, suspiciously like an empire themselves.
Success breeds new problems, doesn't it? And that internal tension they set up between the conservative bureaucrats and these independent trading guilds.
Mm-hmm. Professor Ebling-Miss calls it the third crisis already.
Right. So the Foundation's own success is leading to this potential split, kind of mirroring the imperial struggles they used to fight against. It's a really compelling setup.
Definitely setting the stage. Which brings us to that scene that had me, literally on the edge of my seat.
The Mule's intro.
Yes, the Mule. We drop onto Calgon, this supposed pleasure planet. Archduke Balerian's there, waiting with his army.
Yes.
And then the Mule arrives.
Exactly.
Pilu Asbeg, you're on Greyjoy from Game of Thrones, right?
That's him.
The setup seems simple at first. Mule has Balerian's daughter, wants all of Calgon's ships, soldiers, everything for her life.
Balerian just scoffs.
Yeah.
Which, makes sense. It's one guy against a whole army.
But then, this is where it gets absolutely terrifying. The Mule doesn't use guns or ships. He uses mind control.
So insidious.
It's not just about power. It's about violating free will itself. My honest reaction, just pure dread.
Right.
Because if you can control minds, then armies, strategies, even psychohistory, it all becomes irrelevant.
Everything's just puppets.
Exactly. This isn't just a power shift. The Mule's existence fundamentally challenges psychohistory's core idea that you can predict mass action. He's the variable Selden's math couldn't predict.
It's chaos, mutation, the wild card. And they showed it so subtly, didn't they? No big flashy effects, just a terrifying result.
Way more effective. He
Right.
really embodies what Hari Seldon himself worried about the individual who breaks the model. Invalidates psychohistory, basically.
Chilling stuff. Okay, so from Calgon, we cut back briefly.
Right. Brother Don and Demerzel are at a Galactic Council meeting, trying to make a power play.
The buzz is all about the Foundation's traders wanting more freedom, Empire wanting them back under control.
And Don, he's supposed to be the quiet one, right? But he's acting just like Brother Day. The counselors even notice.
And where's Brother Day?
Exactly.
That definitely starts some gossip.
The tension in that meeting was thick. Demerzel and Don argue for an alliance with these breakaway merchants.
We're seeing a new Dawn here. Way more cunning, ruthless than the kid from season 2.
That character arc is already looking really interesting.
Right. Meanwhile, we flip back to the estate. Brother Dusk is brooding.
Yeah, looking over records of past Cleons dying, it's kind of poignant, isn't it? He's about to age out himself, feeling morbid about his place in this whole bloody dynasty.
Underscores the decay, for sure. Powerful reminder of the stakes for them. A bit grim, though.
Yeah, a little depressing.
And speaking of internal problems, the Foundation's got theirs boiling over, too. This third crisis Abeling mentioned, it's real.
The traders, inspired by Hober Mallow, want out from under the main Foundation government.
And Ebeling misconfronts Harry in the vault. Alexander Siddig, great casting there. He needs answers.
And he just pushes Ebeling back, refuses to explain the mysteries.
It's infuriating. For Ebeling and for us watching, we have questions, and Selden's just stonewalling.
That brusque dismissal, like literally gesturing him to the door, it tells you, don't expect easy answers.
You really feel the weight of centuries on him.
Agreed.
Which leads us nicely to maybe the most intellectually packed scene of the episode.
Demerzel's chat with Zephyr Varellis.
That's the one. It's not just robot psychology exposition. It's a deep dive into service, protection, existing beyond those you care for.
Demerzel walks Varellis through Asimov's 3 laws. And the show does something great here. It doesn't just list them, it explores the contradictions.
First law, don't harm humans or let them be harmed. Second, obey orders unless it conflicts with the first. Third, self-preservation, unless that conflicts with 1 or 2.
Right. She explains how robots struggle because they couldn't always predict what would really harm humans long term.
Which led to the Zeroth law.
Right. Prioritize humanity over individual humans. And that, she reveals, is when the robot wars started.
Devastating. And you see Demerzel's personal crisis. Programmed to serve the Empire, clearly loves the Cleons, but she knows everything ends.
Her struggle with the Prime Radiant, serving this dying empire when she's basically immortal, it forces you to question loyalty, free will, destiny. What does it mean to be immortal when everything you serve is temporary?
So profound. Okay, so council business is settled, quotation marks
Right.
there. Demerzel finally summons Brother Day from his villa.
And we get back to Lee Pace's day, looking a bit sloppy. Big beard.
Welcome to my filth.
Laughs.
It's almost funny, right? The God Emperor listening to a robot. But it sets up the climax perfectly.
Demerzel brings day, dawn, and dusk together. This is the moment.
She unveils the psychohistorical charts, glowing, and they start reading the future. Camera closes in. The color bleeds into these ominous reds.
And the verdict?
Extinction.
Oof. Solon's math predicts only 4 months left before the Foundation's path goes dark. The third crisis is total collapse.
You see the shock on the brothers' faces. All their pleasures, meaningless now.
It's Day's wake-up call, right? His drunken poetry party is over. Trantor's star player is back in the game because everything's on the line.
Yeah, exactly.
And then finally, the episode jumps back to Gaal. She's been sleeping in that cryopod.
Right. Her eye snaps open, blazing with determination.
That's our cliffhanger.
Right. So let's pinpoint some highs and lows. For me, easily Demerzel's scene with Varellis, Laura Byrne.
Oh, yeah.
Diving into the 3 laws, her own existential crisis.
Yeah.
Deepest philosophy bit of the whole episode.
Totally agree on Demerzel.
Right.
Huge shout out to Lee Pace as hippie Brother Day.
Welcome to my filth.
Laughs. Might be my new favorite line. He's clearly having a blast this season. His chemistry with the other Cleons is still a huge strength. Hilarious and imperial, sometimes in the same breath.
Oh, brilliant pick. Absolutely. Lee Pace is fantastic. For me,
Yeah.
beyond Demerzel, it was the Mule on Calgon. Subtle, insidious, established this totally different kind of threat, violating free will. That's just horrifying, visceral.
Yeah, he was great.
Right.
Which leads us perfectly into Theory Corner.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
Our favorite part. Okay, one big one. The inevitable showdown between Vault Hari and Knife Hari, the digital prophet versus the physical one.
Exactly. They're basically separate entities now, right? Different memories, maybe different goals.
Exactly. So which Hari will the Prime Radiant obey? It hints at this fascinating internal conflict within Selden's own grand plan.
Ooh, that's good.
Then there's the theory that Pilu Asbak isn't the real Mule.
In decoy theory.
Yeah. Based on the books, where the Mule disguises himself as his jester, Magnifico Giganticus.
Ooh, I love that. A classic book twist with a show spin. Feels very Foundation.
Definitely keeps you guessing.
And what about Demerzel's endgame? After 152 years, surely she's got her own plans, right? Preparing for the Empire's fall, maybe going beyond her programming? Her access to the Prime Radiant, that existential crisis? She's got to be up to something big.
Absolutely. And on the Easter egg front, couple of neat little connections. The Xylus connection, Professor Ebeling Morse being descended from Advocate Xylus, the prosecutor from season 1.
Oh, wow. Nice cyclical link. Shows the world building.
I missed that one. That's deep. I like the Mallow Legacy one, too.
Oh, yeah. The trading guilds, led by someone named Mallow, direct link to Hober Mallow, showing his influence ripples through time. Great nod to the books.
Right.
All these little threads make the universe feel so much richer, and the fan questions are flying. Like, what's with Day's poetry? Is a camel symbolic? Why did Harry dismiss Eveling like that, mocking fate? Or did he see something?
I'm wondering about Gaal's darker side. when she faces a Mule
Mm-hmm.
and Day. He's got this terrifying new mission now. What's he going to do with this magnificent opportunity? The show really invites you to theorize, which is awesome.
All right, moment of truth time. Grade for A Song for the End of Everything. You sounded like you had some reservations. But where's the payoff side?
This is tough because I really loved a lot of it. Breathtaking, expansive, thought-provoking, time jump, Mule intro, Demerzel, all top stuff. But
Oh, here we go.
because it felt like a lot of setup, a lot of table setting without a ton of actual substance happening within the episode itself.
Right.
We jump 152 years, meet new
Right.
people, see new threats emerge.
Mm-hmm.
But what really happened to the main characters in this hour, it felt like a beautiful, incredibly expensive trailer for the season.
A trailer? How can you say not much happens? The Mule just mind controls an entire planet.
Okay, that happened. Fair.
The Empire is visibly crumbling. The Foundation is growing corrupt. Demerzel
Right.
had that whole existential breakdown in the garden. That was pure poetry.
I know. But maybe you're not seeing the trees because the forest is just so damn beautifully rendered. I felt like it bounced around so much.
What? I think you're missing the forest for the trees.
Okay, maybe. But bouncing between all those characters, all those timelines, some moments just didn't get time to breathe. The pacing felt jagged to me.
But see, I think that's kind of the point of Foundation. It's not a standard character drama where everyone gets equal screen time week to week.
Okay,
It's about the sweep of history, civilizations rising and falling. The fact that some characters are blips while others span centuries is what makes it unique.
okay, that's a fair counter. The scale is unlike almost anything else on TV. I'll give you that. So I'm landing on a very strong B.
Maybe, seriously. Wow. Okay. I'm giving A Song for the End of Everything a solid A. This episode absolutely delivered. Spectacle, check. Compelling new threats, double check. Ambitious setup for the season, absolutely.
Wow.
Performances were amazing, visuals were stunning, the thematic depth, exactly what I come to Foundation for. Solid A for me.
An A? Okay.
Yeah.
Agree to disagree on the grade.
So wrapping up, A Song for the End of Everything really shows Foundation keeps pushing sci-fi TV boundaries. It's smart, engaging, operates without a chill mode, as one critic said. That intensity is its strength.
Exactly. This premiere evolved the whole concept of the show. We're not just watching space battles. We're exploring huge questions. Consciousness, free will, civilization. It perfectly sets up that tension. Mathematical certainty versus human unpredictability. Chaos versus order. Free will versus programming. All feels incredibly fresh.
We hope this deep dive gave you plenty to think about.
Totally.
And let us know what you thought. Are you Team Mule, Team Foundation, Team Selden?
Team confused but loving it.
Agreed.
And you know the drill. Please smash that like button, subscribe if you want more deep dives like this one into the shows redefining sci-fi TV.
And definitely hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive.
Until next time, keep questioning everything you watch.
And remember, in the world of Foundation, the math might seem certain, but that human element, it always finds a way to surprise us.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
We'll see you next week.